Hi, we're at the Commercial UAV Expo, and I am Danielle Gagne with Commercial UAV News. And today we're here with Callum with SOARIZON.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So, Callum, can you tell us a little bit about why you built SOARIZON and what some issues and challenges that you saw that your solution solves?
Absolutely. So SOARIZON was developed to solve a problem. I ran a commercial drone company for around 4 years, and it got to the point, it was going really successful, but I was having to begin to turn down work, and no company owner wants that. And the reason I was having to turn down work isn't because I didn't have the pilots, I had the pilots. The flying, in a sense, was the easy side. It was managing the business, and that's what was complicated. I was managing my fleet of aircraft, my battery records, my pilot hours and the competency, risk assessments, everything like that on an Excel spreadsheet and Microsoft Word. I was printing those documents off and filing them away in a filing cabinet. The bureaucracy of managing the drone operations meant I had to scale back and turn down work. So Tallis and SOARIZON is trying to fix that gap in the market. And what we're trying to do is digitize the end-to-end process of not just managing drone operations, but also helping the pilots that are going out to fly. So when I talked about managing your battery records, your airframe hours, your pilot competency and currency, it's really about how do we digitize that so your management of your drone operations have been digitized. And then there's a layer underneath that of how do we support the pilot. So we know our pilots need to do really detailed risk assessments, on-site surveys, pre-deployment checklists and everything like that, post-flight maintenance logs. How do we digitize that too? So we're really supporting the end-to-end workflow of managing a drone company and flying too.
So, can you tell us a little bit about that relationship with Tallis and how that came to be?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are a Tallis product. We were born out of their innovation hub. So Tallis currently invests about $1 billion US dollars a year in innovation, and we were really born out of that. So Tallis, a global leader in air traffic management, identified a few years back that the future is going to be unmanned air traffic management, and they've begun to focus a lot of money and resources into that. That's the tomorrow problem. So we need to do work on UTM and urban air mobility today, but for now, for the pilots that fly, they need a solution like SOARIZON so they can scale their drone operations. So we're really focusing on a today problem with SOARIZON and a tomorrow problem with UTM, urban air mobility, and remote ID.
How do you balance keeping a foot in both worlds, today's problems and thinking about tomorrow's problems?
Yeah, so it's really interesting. And what we've identified, if we help the pilots of today, the drone companies of today, manage to scale their drone operations so they can complete more flights, they can do more testing, faster, quicker, cheaper, then that really feeds into the big data set that we need to see what the future needs in terms of UTM, urban air mobility. So when SOARIZON enables pilots and companies to fly more, we get more data in order to try and solve the problems of tomorrow.
How does your product compare with other solutions that are out there within this current drone ecosystem?
Sure. So in terms of competitors, we have some fantastic companies that are doing something like this in terms of drone management, and they're really good, and we love what they do. And we're all for collaboration, not competition. Look, the market's big enough for there to be more than one player. What we're really trying to do is not just a drone management, but as I said before, looking to the future. So let's use the data we've got on this drone management platform to really drive forward UTM, urban air mobility, remote ID.
If anyone is looking to learn more about your solution, how would they contact you? How would they get that process started?
Sure, great. So all anybody has to do is visit SOARIZON.io. That's our website. There's a link to go straight into the platform. It's free to register, it's free to use. We put a cap on the amount of missions you can plan. It's currently 5 a month, and it's paid after that. But the reason we set it for free and you get access to all the features because we really just want to test the market out. Let's see what people are doing, what can we do to help, and we'll see where it takes us.